Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So about a week ago, I let you know that Microsoft had released the latest version of PowerToys, version 0.95. And as I mentioned in the video, which will be linked if you'd like some more information, it did include a highly requested feature called Light Switch, which easily switches between light and dark mode on a schedule automatically or with a shortcut. Check the video out for more information. Now, as I posted earlier this week, unfortunately though, regarding this new light switch, Microsoft had so-called made a mistake and was enabling the feature by default. So what would happen is users of PowerToys, this would automatically change your theme, mainly from dark to light mode, also on a schedule. So people were getting confused and scratching their heads and saying, why is my theme changing? People thought they had a virus or a bug, but it was the light switch that was automatically enabled by Microsoft that was enabling the automatic dark light mode scheduling. And I posted on that earlier this week. Now, just to let you know that if I head back to my general page, we now have our first point release for PowerToys version 0.95.1. And the good news is Microsoft has squashed and fixed that auto switching from dark to light mode, has fixed that in this release, which I think is good news. With Microsoft saying, fixed a bug where light switch was enabled by default. So just to go through the highlights for the purpose of this video, what's included in this update, it's really just a bug fix update, but there are some important fixes and changes, especially for light switch. But before we do that, I just want to quickly change back to dark mode because my eyes cannot take this glare. There we go. Okay, getting back to PowerToys. So they fixed the bug where light switch was enabled by default. And then Microsoft has also fixed a bug where the manual time schedule was being overridden by sunset calculations. And while we are talking about manual, Microsoft has also renamed manual mode to fixed hours for better clarity, according to the changelog. And then they've also created a new off mode that disables the schedule, but still allows the shortcut to be used. And you can see, because I've now clicked on sunset to sunrise and I've got this enabled, obviously now it's in those hours, so it's automatically changing to light mode, but the bug has been fixed. So you've got the new off mode, which I think is great. And they fixed a bug that allowed the taskbar to be the accent color in light mode. This could only be allowed in dark mode. And then the final fix for light switch fixed a bug where light dark times were not updating when switching between modes. So quite a lot going on with light switch. It kind of makes me think that Microsoft maybe rolled out the light switch a little bit early because there's a lot of bugs really just a week later that Microsoft has to fix in the light switch. So maybe they should have developed it a little bit longer and taken a little bit longer to roll out the new light switch. So I'm just turning that off so I don't have that switch to light mode again. But nonetheless, that bug where light switch was enabled by default has now been fixed. And then just to mention some other fixes, if we head to our mouse utilities, Microsoft has fixed a bug that could cause the window to lose focus for Find My Mouse. And also fixed a bug that would cause the mouse to go busy. It'll show the hourglass. And then for the installer, just to mention two general improvements. For the installer, Microsoft says it's removed Wix v3 infrastructure and migrated exclusively to Wix v5, which according to Microsoft will cut down the build times of the app. And then there's improvements to the bug report system. So a light release, no pun intended, but at least, and light switch is now off by default, which I think is going to make a lot of users happy because users were scratching their head, as I've seen in the comments. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.